Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here for Meditation a Day. Good morning, Teri. Thank you for being here.
Good morning from Florida, Ruth. So good to be here.
Today we are doing what we call meditation excavation. That means we invite you to meditate right along with us, and then we will share with you out loud everything that we're experiencing during our meditation. We just go in with an open mind and see what Spirit has for us as far as a message goes. So thank you for being here. Teri, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's explore.
All right. So friends, just get comfortable in your chair. Feel your weight supported by the chair, by the floor. We're just going to take a couple slow, deep breaths just to slow down our thinking, slow down our breathing. And let's go ahead and get ourselves grounded. So let's take a breath into our root chakra. The root chakra is at the base of the spine. It represents your safety and security in the world, your finances, your health. And as you take some breaths into that root chakra, with your mind's eye or your imagination, your intuition, let's watch as tree roots grow out of that root chakra and go down your legs, down your feet, and all the way down, down, down into the center of the earth. If there's anything in the way of your roots continuing to work their way down, just drill it out. Use your imagination. They're calling our focus into the heart space today. So we're going to approach into the heart space, and I'm seeing massive, massive doors into my heart space. What do the doors look like into your heart space? And as we are contemplating that opening into the heart space, Teri, would you please invite in the spiritual divinity?
Absolutely. It feels so warm and inviting right now. So we're just going to surround ourselves by these lovely angels. They surround us on all four sides, creating a circle of love around us. First, Archangel Raphael, our healer angel. I am here on the east, so I feel so close to his healing energy and just his master touch to help with any kind of healing that's needed. Archangel Michael, always there as our protector, our guardian, letting us know his presence in a big way. And we ask for that bubble of protection around each person right now listening to this. Archangel Gabriel, we invoke that energy to help us see more clearly, help us have clarity in everything that we encounter. And Archangel Uriel, thank you for grounding us, for helping us to dig deeper into Mama Gaia and just feel that beautiful crystalline energy coming from the earth grid. We invite in the Creator, Divine Mother, Christ, Mary Magdalene, any of the ancestors, any spirit guides, ascended masters who want to be present. Thank you. I'm feeling very much the feminine presence. So as these beautiful energies are surrounding us, there's a softness. See if that's softening your heart. What I'm envisioning is like when you try to dig a hole in sand and it somehow just goes back into that hole. It's hard to dig a hole. So just envision as you're excavating that there's a softness, and you might have to dig a little harder to get to that very center, but it's so worth it when you do. So let's get into excavating and see who's working with you, see who's helping you dig further in and really see where those roots are going down into the earth to help you ground and be centered and focus on what needs to be focused on. So take a moment for that.
Thank you, Teri. So I'm standing at the entranceway to my heart space. My doors are massively large, very intricate, woven, wrong word, chiseled out. I can't come up with the word, wood, very intricate. And as I'm opening those doors, I hear this almost like vacuum seal sound. And I look in and I'm standing in my Akashic records. Teri, can you see your Akashic records?
I do, and my door is lighter. It's almost like bamboo. It's just so light and easy to open. And I think a lot of times we do so much work in the heart space that entering in is effortless. And then there's other times when it's like closed off and no, you can't come in here. But I think for me right now, it's like, let's just go in. Let's dive all into that energy. I see lots of green today, Ruth. I know we're going into fall. We're in the fall equinox, but there's lots of greenery everywhere and vines growing. Even on the door, there were vines growing up that bamboo. And to me, that symbolizes life's energy. It's beautiful to look at.
Teri, I think they want us to explore in our Akashic records. And if you're not familiar with the Akashic records, it is the compilation, it's the collection of everyone you've ever met, every memory you've ever had, every conversation you've had, every feeling you've ever felt. And it's not just for this lifetime, if you believe in alternate or past lifetimes, it's all of those lifetimes. Mine right now looks like a library. So I can go to any book, I can go to any shelf, I can go to any drawer. And we have a being that is the gatekeeper of our Akashic records. And if you haven't met your gatekeeper before, let's just sit here for just a moment and ask your gatekeeper to come to you. And if you don't know the name, ask for the name. And with your mind's eye, what does this gatekeeper look like? Can you hear its voice? Can you see it? Can you sense it? And what does your relationship with this being feel like?
I immediately went to mine. And it's somebody I'm very familiar with because this particular being has helped me in the past to look at my Akashic records and to actually clear energy that I was shown that needed to be forgiven, come to a good understanding that, every experience has a lesson, and what did I learn from that lesson? I think that's one purpose of looking at our Akashic records, to see what this life is all about and how do we move forward through the experiences we've had. I didn't realize until this moment that that was my gatekeeper, because he's someone that has come to me in meditation to guide me through some of that, the releasing and really letting go of so much that was held in my heart space.
Well, and you can ask your gatekeeper, what name does it want you to call it?
Mm-hmm.
Mine's name is Doris, and I've known Doris for 5-6 years now. But I haven't thought of her in a long time, so it's lovely to be reconnected here.
Mine is Joseph.
So now that we're in the records, we've got our gatekeeper. Let's ask our gatekeeper, is there a message here for us today? Is there a particular book, a particular drawer, a particular lifetime, a particular relationship that we're being guided to look at? And just ask your gatekeeper, please show me what you want me to be aware of today. Friends, if you can't see anything or hear anything, just feel the feeling. And it's okay, because different times, different things will come to us, and it doesn't mean it'll necessarily come to you right now. But maybe later you'll find a memory will pop into your mind, a conversation will pop in. Just be open and comfortable with whatever it is you're experiencing right now. Well, sometimes too, Teri, you might remember something that hurts your heart.
Absolutely. Excuse me, some clearing going on there. So this is what my gatekeeper, Joseph, has helped me with in the past, to look at some of those Akashic record incidences and to really go into the energy of it and then release it, acknowledging that there were emotions tied to those experiences that needed to be transmuted to positive. Because sometimes we hold on to things that hurt us. And especially if we're angry, if we've been hurt, or we feel that someone has done something to us that was unforgivable, it's hard to let that go. But with the help of your spirit guide, with your relationship to your creator, all of that is possible to let go of, because the only thing that's important is love. The love that you find in your heart when you clear and you cleanse all of those external things that seem so monumental in this life experience. If this is a learning ground, we're here for just a minute, and we're here for our soul growth. And we can't grow if we keep holding ourselves back from the love and from the beauty that we can find here on earth. Yeah, they've helped me a lot in this regard, Ruth. They've helped so much with being able to be the observer. And I think that's where we trip up when we say, I can't let go of something. We can't step away from it for a minute to just see the energy of it and realize how harmful it can be to have that cloud hanging over us constantly.
So, Teri, in case someone is feeling something, remembering something that is bringing up that grief, that pain, can you lead us through something right now to help them transmute that pain?
Yeah. So breathe. If you're feeling that, if you're feeling, oh, this was so monumental, and I'm feeling like a victim because somebody did something and it caused a hurt inside of me, it's time to take your power back. So breathe into your heart space. Ask for love to enter the heart. It's always there. Our Creator made us from love. It's what it is at our very center. And when we breathe deeply into our heart, we're connecting in with that love. So that's the first part. Just breathe in. And then allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Honor that emotion. Say, thank you. Thank you for being a part of my life experience. Thank you for being my teacher. Our greatest teachers are those who were what I call the sandpaper, that helped us to smooth out the rough edges by not necessarily playing nice, but helping us to see ourselves as stronger. And that's where you overcome, is when you can step away and look at that emotion, that experience, maybe look at that person. Doesn't have anything to do with forgiving them. This is releasing it from you. No matter what they're doing, this is your experience. So as you breathe into the heart space, Just focus on love. Love is the energy that will heal, and love will help you to clear away anything that you're holding on to. Do the forgiveness. There's a Hawaiian prayer called Ho'oponopono. And anytime that I'm feeling hurt, that I'm feeling that somebody did something, said something, I was disappointed in an expectation that didn't come to fruition, I just go into the Ho'oponopono. And it's very simple. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Focus on the love. Nothing else. As you do that, that hurt will become smaller and smaller. The experience will be there as a teacher for you, as a lesson, a fire that you went through, but it won't be what's holding you back, what's tethering you to the heavy energy of the 3D. It will be what it was meant to be, just a lesson. And then it will become a blessing as you can maybe talk about it and share with somebody else what you went through for their own benefit, to help others see that you made it through this. You came through a fire. You can put a smile on your face now. So the more you do that prayer of forgiveness, the more you open up to see those energies that are there, the emotions. We all have emotions attached to every experience we have. And the lower vibration ones are what keep us from our joy. So let go. And if you want to do a really deep visualization, envision that you can put your hand inside of your heart and pull that experience out along with all the emotions and hold it in front of you to look at and to talk to and say, thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. And then let go. Let it go. Just watch it evaporate right in front of you and be transmuted into beautiful, loving energy. Wherever you've had that hurt, that experience, just take time with it. Become the observer so that you're not wrapped so deeply in the emotion of it. And then watch what happens as that emotion is transmuted into joy. It will happen. And the more you clear out of your heart space, you open up a room for so much love and so many beautiful experiences to happen. When we do this deep cleaning and clearing, we find miracles happen in our lives. All of that wonderful stuff that we so desire starts to show up. And we become what we came here to be, a light shining into the darkness. I encourage you, friends, to take that time that you need. Sit in a quiet space and do this. If you have to listen to these words that I shared again, play the tape, play it on repeat until you find that place of peace inside of you. Thank you. Thank you, Ruth, for giving me the opportunity to share that today.
Mm-hmm. And what they're showing me too, Teri, we go to the healing pool frequently here. It's a place in the ethereal realm where we are just surrounded by sitting in divine healing light and energy. It's our own life force, but it's God's energy. It's divine. And what they showed me here in the Akashic Records is like a little jacuzzi it's a miniature version of the healing pool. And so if this is feeling uncomfortable to you, sit in your own jacuzzi of the healing pool. It's beautiful. It's divine. We've got the archangels there, Divine Mother there, Christ consciousness, and God energy. It's just a beautiful place. So if that helps you with transmuting some of that energy, just soak into your own healing pool. I've never seen a healing pool in the Akashic Records before, but it makes sense.
It does, and I love the jacuzzi idea. Yeah, warm and inviting. Yeah.
So friends, this is what they wanted us to share with you today. You may stay in your Akashic Records, in your healing pool, in this space as long as you want. When it's time for you to back out of it, just thank your gatekeeper. Thank your gatekeeper for these opportunities to heal and to clear and to transmute those energies that were maybe feeling uncomfortable to you. Transmute them into love. And then you say your goodbyes, and then you just come back on out of that meditative space. Beautiful. Thank you, Teri.
So beautiful, and such a good point, Ruth, that this isn't always easy. And those emotions, they're deep. They have roots inside of our heart space. So cutting those roots can be painful sometimes, and allow the tears to flow. Allow the anger to come up. Sometimes you'll get so angry, but then don't stay there. Don't live in that anger. Don't live in that grief. Just know that to really have a fulfilling life, it's important to let it go, to become peaceful.
And sometimes it's really just the process of seeing it that allows it to dissipate or, lessen its hold on you. Don't be afraid to look and see what's there and acknowledge it. You can thank it for being there and just watch and see if it doesn't loosen its grip on you just a little bit. Yeah. Thank you, Teri, for being here.
This was so beautiful, Ruth. Thank you for this today.
Absolutely.
Such a blessing and really helpful to me as well, because I'm getting ready to lead a workshop on emotional empowerment, which is exactly what this is all about. Becoming empowered through learning about working with your emotions and seeing them for what they are and then letting it go.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, thanks, friends, for being here. Take good care. God bless. We'll see you all soon. Thank you.
Bye,
Teri.
everyone.